be seated. At this time, we have a special student tribute by our valedictorian, Tyler Naggy.
Good morning, everyone. Before we begin our celebration for the graduates, I feel that it would only be right if we began with a tribute. 3 months ago, a fellow Florida high school, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, suffered an attack that caused 17 people to lose their lives. And now, just last morning, several other high school students lost their lives in another school shooting at Santa Fe High School, just outside Houston, Texas. The tragedies have touched everyone around our nation and the rest of the world. What the attackers do not realize is that their goal to create fear and to separate us will never be accomplished, because we are brought together as a Chart community, as a Floridian community, and as one very strong country. The students who lost their lives in these senseless attacks would have also been walking across a stage just like we are about to, whether that would be this year, next year, or beyond that. Although I know that they are no longer going to be able to do that, I want to give them a chance to do it symbolically, because they deserve to be handed their high school diploma just like any other student. For this reason, I'm going to ask that you please all rise. Instead of a moment of silence, I would like to do an applause for the students today, because today is meant to be a happy day, and we should celebrate their amazing young lives. Each student in high school goes through 4 quarters through each year for 4 years. So I'm going to ask that we do 16 seconds of applause, and which will begin right now. And I just want to thank all of our school resource officers who are on campus every day and the security here today to make sure that we're safe and that we're here to be able to receive our diplomas. And so once again, thank you for the support, and I'm going to turn it over back to Mr. Racine.
Thank you, Tyler, for those very encouraging words. Now I'd like to call up to the stage Bailey Chartier, who is the 2018 senior class president.
Good morning, class of 2018 graduates, family, and friends. Being in the band program, I've had the opportunity to listen to these speeches being given for the last 3 years, but I honestly never thought I'd be the person giving one. So the day I found out that I was like, oh man, I gotta go home and write this tonight. Anybody who knows me, or knows pretty much any student by the time they hit senior year, knows that we pride ourselves on our ability to procrastinate. And we do it pretty well. In other words, I did not go home and write my speech that night, or the next night, or the night after that, or the next 10 months after that. Then, one day I realized that we were graduating in 2 weeks, and they needed my speech in less than 1. So I wrote it and rewrote it about 10 times, but they all seemed to sound the same. They all had some really bad jokes and the same message of, I know you'll get everything you hope for and everything will turn out just the way you want it. Then I realized 2 things. 1, I'm not funny enough to be putting jokes into my speech. And 2, we always talk about what happens when we succeed, but no one ever really wants to talk about what happens when we don't. Unfortunately, half of the journey of life is falling down. It's just expected that we're supposed to pick ourselves back up. But there are going to be times when we hit a low that we take harder than the rest. We've had some experience with these lows in our years of high school already. Maybe you failed your first test or had your first heartbreak. But high school is just the beginning of these sour moments. As you leave here today, you're going to experience much more difficult setbacks in life. Maybe you can't find a good job right away, or you're struggling to make ends meet financially. But I can't tell you how important it is to understand that these hardships do not define you, nor do they get to determine what you accomplish in life. From a young age, we began to learn to walk. Of course, at first, the entire concept was new to us, so every time we would get up just to have gravity pull us back down. But over time, we got a little stronger and we hit the ground a little less. Soon, walking came easy, and we challenged ourselves to run and jump. And we looked back and thought, how could I have struggled with something so easy? Well, life's a lot like walking when you look at it, and we'll stand up after each fall, and we'll do it as many times as it takes to get it right. And I can't wait to see us walk across this stage and into the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bailey. At this time, I would like to introduce our stage guests and would ask that you hold your applause until everyone is introduced. We have with us school board members, Mr. Sean Frost, our school board chairman, Mrs. Dale Simchek from District 2, Mrs. Laura Zork from District 3, Mr. Charles Searcy from District 4, and Mrs. Tiffany Justice from District 5. Please give them a round of applause. We also have many school district administrators with us today. First is Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Rendell. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, Mrs. Pam Dampier. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Technology and Assessment, Mr. Bruce Green. Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Mr. John Teskey. Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Peggy Jones. Please give them a round of applause for being here. On stage with me are assistant principals, Miss Michelle Holmes, Mr. Billy Wilson, also Teacher of the Year, Mr. Enrique Valencia, our senior class sponsor, Mrs. Michelle Fennell, and out in the audience among us are Mr. Dariel Brown, assistant principal, Miss Kelly Ward, assistant principal, Mrs. Roxanne Decker, assistant principal, and finally, all the faculty and staff that are either attending, assisting with today's graduation. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Mark Rendell to the podium to have a brief message for our students.
Good morning, everyone. This is a momentous occasion. You are about to embark on a new chapter in your life. Congratulations. Congratulations on making it this far. But this is only the first step. Kind of like Bailey talked about walking. You've learned to do this much and get this far. We want you to go forth and make us proud. And always remember to strive for the highest. Congratulations.
Our next speakers are the students with the top GPAs of the graduating class. Traditionally, this is the valedictorian, the student with the highest GPA, and the salutatorian, the student with the second highest GPA. This year at Sebastian River High School, we have two young ladies who have earned the distinction of being our salutatorians by having GPAs of 4.688. Caitlin Wall is an international baccalaureate diploma candidate who has also taken advanced placement classes. She is planning to attend the University of Florida to major in biomedical engineering and plans to get involved in research or device development in the medical field. While at SRHS, she created a science fair mentoring program which helped spark excitement about the science fair in elementary students. Caitlin was a research speaker finalist at the University of Florida and received the Sunshine State Scholar STEM Award. Athletically, she spent 4 years on and excelled in both crew and golf teams, and counts the friendships she made with her teammates among her most precious memories of high school. Katie Tepurzer is planning to attend the Florida University of Technology as a pre-med biomedical sciences major. Her career aspiration is to be an orthopedic surgeon, and in 10 years, she hopes to work in a children's hospital. Katie was duly enrolled at Indian River State College and has also earned her Associate of Arts degree with the distinction of summa cum laude. She is involved in the Key Club, FBLA, and Indian River Golf Foundation, and was named Vero's Miss Hibiscus 2018, where her platform was to promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, for young girls to help them gain confidence in these areas. She is a product of Liberty Magnet and Storm Grove Middle, and her best memories of high school include winning the district golf championship her senior year, along with co-captain and co-salutatorian Caitlin Wall. Please welcome your 2018 salutatorians, Caitlin Victoria Wall and Katie Marie Tuperzer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. Today, we are here to reflect upon our unified 4 years of high school, look forward to the bright possibilities of the future, and maybe even induce some tears. Class of 2018, today marks the culmination of the past 4 years and everything we have worked and waited for. The days we have spent our time looking forward to this moment have seemed to pass all too quickly, and having high school come to completion is a bit surreal.
Look around. Take in the day because it truly belongs to you. And although we've all had different journeys here at Sebastian, we've all made it out of the Shark Tank. 13 years of hard work, fun times, lessons learned, and memories made all led up to this day, graduation day.
Congratulations to all of you wearing caps and gowns today because you made it. But equally as important, congratulations to all the teachers who helped us get here. Thank you for all of the long hours and dedication to helping our class succeed. I speak on behalf of the class of 2018 when I say that you are all immensely appreciated for challenging us to think in new ways and for equipping us with the knowledge and skills that enable us to take our next steps in life. Thank you to all the parents, families, and friends to whom we are very grateful for giving us their full support and guidance throughout these past 4 years. As we step out into adulthood, we hope we will make you all proud.
Everyone here today has worked so hard to sit on this field and receive a high school diploma, and I strongly encourage each and every one of you to continue to make positive strides in your life. I believe that if you work hard, you can reap nothing but success. By being passionate and determined about everything you choose to do, no obstacle will be too big for you to overcome. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets." Class of 2018, I challenge you all to be the best version of yourself you can be, and take with you the barriers you have broken and courage you have gained from these past 4 years. Climb your ladder of success every day by being proactive, forging connections, and shooting for the stars, Sharks.
As an incoming freshman, Katie was one of the few people I knew. And now, at the culmination of our senior year, she is still right here next to me. It's amazing how far we've come individually, as a class, but most importantly, as a community. 4 years ago, we all walked into the pink walls of Sebastian River High School, but we sure aren't the same people walking out. During these high school years, we grew more confident in ourselves and our abilities to overcome obstacles. The friendships we formed and strengthened here between the campus, faculty, and undoubtedly each other have not only defined our last 4 years here, but have helped define who we've each become today.
High school has been a whirlwind of emotions, and most of us are feeling all of them today. Sadness that this chapter of our lives has finally come to a close, happiness that we will now start our new lives, and hope that this new beginning will bring us great rewards and memories that will last a lifetime. I wish that you all cherish this moment, as it is one that will resonate with you forever and be one you look back on as a turning point in your lives.
Everyone always says that high school is the best 4 years of your life. However, I believe that each and every one of you has such exciting and rewarding things to look forward to in the next 4 or the next more. The fact that we made it here today, decorated with various awards and accomplishments, is a testament to our perseverance and commitment to excellence that we will carry with us as we enter a new chapter in our journeys.
I'd like to take a minute to thank all of my and our families and friends here today that are supporting us and have supported us for the past 4 years. So thank you guys. And now, class of 2018, We started from the bottom, now we're here. Hats off to these 4 years behind us, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Whether that be continuing your education, entering the workforce, or joining the military, may you always work your hardest to succeed. Live for today, plan for tomorrow, party tonight. Congratulations again, seniors.
Our valedictorian, Tyler Naggy, is an International Baccalaureate candidate graduating this morning with an overall GPA of 4.696. Tyler plans to attend Rollins College in Winter Park to earn a bachelor's degree in mathematics and a master's degree in business administration. His goal is to become a chief financial officer of a large company. He has been an avid soccer player for many years, and his tenacity and skill for 4 years on the field at Sebastian has helped him earn a scholarship to Rollins. Tyler is active in his community as well. He organized a memorial golf tournament for the Jimmy Graves Foundation in honor of his friend. He acts as a golf instructor for Special Olympics, is a church vacation Bible school leader, and is an elementary school student tutor. He is president of the Mu Alpha Theta math team, treasurer of the Key Club, state leadership conference delegate for FBLA, and senior class representative. Among his many awards, Tyler was named an AP Scholar with Distinction, first place Math Senior Division in 2015 Regional Science Fair, Orchid Island Rotary Club Student of the Month, inaugural recipient of the South Florida PGA Scholarship, FBLA National Leadership Conference Qualifier, all-area first-team selection for boys soccer, and a recipient of the Congressional Medal of Merit Award. Tyler attended Liberty Magnet and Sebastian Middle School and says his most memorable high school experience was the last bus ride with his soccer teammates because he loves those guys and will be friends with them for the rest of his life. Please welcome your 2018 valedictorian, Tyler Davis Naggy.
Good morning, Sharks. I want to congratulate each of you on everything you have accomplished to finally get to this moment. Today is a very special day, but not just because we receive our diplomas. Today is the day that we all begin the next phases of our lives. We have traveled down the road of high school for 4 years, and now it is time to take a turn in the right direction onto a new path. However, as you travel down new roads, it is important to always remember your starting point. Sebastian will forever be a special place for all of us because it is our starting point. Whether you were born here 18 years ago like me, came at a young age, or just recently moved here in the past couple of years, Sebastian will serve as your strong foundation. The information you have learned, the activities you have partaken in, and the friendships you have forged will stay with you for the rest of your life. We are the young adults that we are today because of this school, this town, this community. Graduates, it is very important that Sebastian is our strong foundation because our lives are currently individual houses under construction. Every house needs a sturdy foundation for the rest of it to not only be built, but to last a long time. After graduation, each and every one of us shall be prepared to construct and model the rest of our lives, all because of this solid foundation that we have in common. Success only comes before work in the dictionary. It is imperative that you be diligent in your decision-making throughout life. Your individual work ethic will determine how much success you have, and that is a very beautiful thing. Do not let others deter you with their words, actions, or negativity. Life is not a competition between you and others. It is rather a competition within. Every day is a challenge to be better than who you were the day before, because the only person that will truly recognize whether you improve or not is yourself. If we want to continually improve ourselves, then we must put maximum effort into everything we do, no matter how big or small the task is. Steve Jobs once said, "When you're a carpenter making a beautiful chest of drawers, you're not going to use a piece of plywood on the back, even though it faces the wall and nobody is ever going to see it. You'll know it's there, so you're going to want to use a beautiful piece of wood. For you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic, the quality, and everything else has to be carried all the way through. I hope that each and every one of you can do what you love once you find that love for the rest of your lives. Graduates, I wish all of you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and remember, we will always be Sharks. Thank you.
Okay, seniors, as you know, your graduation is just one step in your life's journey. Today is a time to celebrate your success and prepare for the opportunities and challenges of the future. I hope that you have had an awesome journey here at Shark Nation. As you continue your journey, we ask that you reach high for your goals, but don't forget the joy of life can be yours along the way. There's no success as sweet as truly living every day of your life to its fullest. Your attendance this morning is evidence that you have been taught to use the skills of success. All you must do now is to continue to use these tools, refine them, make wise decisions, think for yourself, share, be involved in your community, and appreciate the others that help you reach your dreams and goals. Class of 2018, on behalf of Sebastian River High School and the School District of Indian River County and our entire community, we congratulate you. We wish you the best as you embrace the future. Always remember, you are Shark Nation, and students, you can't hide that shark pride. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the ceremony of graduation and the awarding of your diplomas. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Wilson to come to the stage as he will be reading the names, and the first line of graduates come to the stage so that we can begin announcing our 2018 graduates.
Let's get it. Slow me down, dog. Sine Yasmin Aaron. Abigail Rhiannon Aguilar. Joseline Aguilar. Tyler Joseph Albert. Paul Oliver Alberry Jr. Glad Jimmy Mackenzie Alexis. Brian Anthony Allen. Allison Aloma Sesty. Juan Manuel Ambrose Jr. Ireda Marie Amasquita. Shelby Jean Anderson. Andrew Joseph Angeloni. Saul Julian Areola. Sarah Michelle Aslam. Maria Aviles Davila. Bradley Matthew Baker. Donna Jade Baker. Carmelo Bolero IV. Justin Bellone. Zachary Laser Bond. Harmon Singh Benzil. Hunter Malachi Beach. Courtney Page Beck. Corbin Nash Burney. Clayton Wayne Bishop. Carson J. Black. Colin Michael Blanton. Vincent Michael Bologna. Gavin Taylor Burnett. Sierra Michelle Bradford. Justice Timothy Bragg. Caitlin Leanne Bryant. Jonathan Carter Bryant Jr. Alize Janelle Buckner. Sarah Ray Busher. Evan Anthony Bush. Yanasil Bustamante. Truvon Robert Butler. Matthew Ryan Button. Jesus Cabrera. Tanner Joseph Carnes. Nicholas William Calvert. Harley Colt Campbell. Nilda Gabriela Cardona. Jacqueline Cardoza. Selena Italia Carnahan. Courtney Nicole Carroll. Haley Renee Carter. Michelle Carter. Maxine Remington Castle. Ariel Christopher Castillo. Damian Castro. Erica Fabiola Cicero. Bailey Elaine Chartier. Alexandra Chavez. Allison Marie Claro. Daniel Anthony Colbert. Charles Lewis Collier III. Evan Michael Cologne. Natalie Olivia Cologne. Jordan Michael Combs. Adriana Jeanette Contreras. Nolan Bryce Cooper. Cameron Dylan Copeman. Ryan Joseph Cordner. Jesus Cortez. Samuel Cortez Munoz. Christian Anthony Catrone. Olivia Taylor Daly. Darian Jordan Davis. Lindsay Gail Davis. Austin Allen Decker. Christian Joseph DeLero. Chloe Marie Dillon. Allison K. DeMarco. Caleb William Dodds. Antonia Ann Dorothy. Kaylin Eileen Dowd. Asia Danielle Drisdom. Jada Sherelle Drisdom. Melissa Soroya Duboyson. Alexandra Marie Duffany. Richard Maxwell England. Kristen Daniel Espinoza. Veronica Espinoza. Jennifer Espiritu. Teresa Hope Etheridge. Timothy Neil Everest. Victoria Lee Exclusa. Patrick James Fallon. Megan Elizabeth Faria. Daniel Charles Farina. Samuel Charles Ferris. Roberto Ferrer. Vanessa Elise Finkley. Sophia Pearl Flood. Chance Hunter Fogel. Noah Heaton Fournier. Natalie Alexis Foxwell. Taylor Nicole Fucci. Luis Alberto Fuentes. Ashley Elia Fuller. Kamoy Daheem Fuller. Tyler Ray Fuller. Shelby Marie Gamble. Brian Gamez Garcia. Jose Antonio Garcia. Tyler Reese Gautier. Jerry Gill. Brett Stewart Giordano. Logan Randall Goforth. Brandon Keith Golden. Oscar Jesus Gomez. Sylvia Gomez. Valeria Janet Gomez. Blanca Guadalupe Gonzalez. Daniel Alexander Gooden. Abigail Lee Goyette. Anthony Paul Graves. Kylie Catherine Grayson. Jeremy Tyler Grebe. Caitlin Marie Gregory. Andrew Raymond Green IV. Ethan Christopher Greer. Alyssa Taylor Gregory. Taylor Marie Grunswig. Ozzy Lane Gobranson. Jose Trinidad Guzman. Jillian Fiona Hall. Morgan Arabi Hall. Autumn Danielle Hamilton. Emily Rose Hanley. Jordan William Thomas Harrelson. LaJonathan Jason Harris. Molly Ann Hawthorne. Ayana Simone Hayes. Jeremiah Denard Hayes. Elizabeth Ann Haynes. Lucy Star Hetty. Christopher Robert Hines. Precious Lachey Henry. McKiley Dannon Hurlin. Giselle Hernandez. Jaime Hernandez. Leslie Hernandez. Kaiser Joseph Hill. Jose Alberto Hernandez Lopez. Eduardo Hernandez Perez. Jarrett Nicholas Hill. Dalia Alejandra Anastosia Gomez. Madison Rosemary Hinkle. Jarius Alexander Hodge. Dylan Edward Holland. Bailey Nicole Holler. Kira Jane Marie Holmes. Ryan James Hooker. Jayla Nicole Hughes. Allison Taylor Hunt. Joshua Hurtado. Joshua Itzhak. Stephen Tavares Johnson. Dante Monroe Jones. Tyler Latrell Joseph. Joel Juarez. Danielle Katrina Kiskinen. Kristen Ray King. Hannah Nicole Kupsch. Joseph Michael Lemondola. Keyshawn Eve Lampkin. Mark James Land. Christopher William Landis. Emma D. Lang. Ashley Diana Laverack. Joshua Christopher Level. Ryan James Lee. Amara Elise Lemaster. Haley Autumn Lemieux. Austin Gregory Long. Jennifer Lopez. Alexia Nicole Loretin. Naima Lagonias. Sunny Cecile Lula. Salvador Macias Rojas. Nayeli McGallion. Edward Adam Majeski. Matthew Christopher Maloney. Sika Thali Marius. Stephen Michael Marini Jr. Daniel Wayne Marshall. Jalea Michelle Anique Marshall Bellany. Alicia Jean Martin. Austin Edward Martin. Jacqueline Martinez. Ricardo Martinez. Elizabeth Bernadette Mason. Mateo Enrique Matos. Christian Joel McCarty. Chad Tyler McCullers. Mark McGrath. Vincent Andrew McGrath. Jada Demisha McGriff. Stevie Nicole Meyer. Connor Anthony Malika. Alec Michael Mesh. Jacob Ryan Myers. Kyle Robert Myers. Caitlin Ann Miller. Delaney Thompson Miller. Nathan Templar Mitchell. Berenice Mojica. Genaro Mojica. Adrian Mojica Morales. Andres Mojica Morales. Caitlin Ashley Montanez. Eric Matthew Morris. Timothy Joel Morris. Taylor Marie Morrison. Angel Faith Mosier. Kelly Bridget Mohern. Karina Isabel Mullen. Victoria Lynn Murphy. Tyler Davis Naggy. Jennifer Naranjo. Brianna Rain Norris. Kaylee Elaine Nunn. Garrett Daniel O'Brien. Denwell Oscar. Tyler Scott Osterman. Nadia Jade Oxenrider. David Fernando Padilla Mercado. Ethan Jack Pancho. Harrison Preston Parker. Dante Dominique Parks. Kelly Margaret Paris. Lance Joseph Paskowitz. Rihanna Lynn Pelletier. Rainey Scarlett Penny. Jose Maria Rodriguez Perez. Yanni Perez. Alec William Pettipa. Shannon Marie Prado. Hannah Rose Pruce. Oliver William Theodore Princeton Ballou. Enicia Markel Prue. Jada Portia Rainey. Alfredo Ramos Jr. Liliana Ramos. Madison Elizabeth Rinaldi. Jimmy Darren Ray Jr. Aldo Rea. Sierra Elaine Rayner. William Dylan Rayner. Tony Ann Rea. Zachary Douglas Reed. Lucas James Rendell. Roberto Felix Reyes. Brian David Rhodes Jr. Sierra Jade Rigard. Quayshawn Jarrell Riggins. Zachary Hunter Robertson. Jose Jesus Rodriguez. Rosalie Rodriguez. Alexi Eileen Rodriguez Gonzalez. Beatrice Rojas. Yadira Roman. Kelsey Lynn Rowe. Carlos Ruan. Christian Paul Rubato. Javier Ruiz. Juan Daniel Ruiz. Stevie St. Aud. Bolivia Savariti. Kayla Sanchez. Samantha Lee Sanchez. Christopher Antony Sanchez Hernandez. Victoria Lynn Sanders. Joseph Dewey Schaefer. Alexis Monet Scott. Gabrielle Orion Jacob Sala. Jake Tucker Cervantes. James Marshall Sewell. Emily Marie Shadis. Marissa Joya Rose Champagne. Nathaniel Moses Shelton. Edward Alexi Simchik. Darrell Tyree Simmons. Loriana Renee Simmons. Akai Lee Smith. Soraya Janae Smith. Brianna Lee Smithson. Jordan Lindsay Snow. Daniela Alejandra Solis. Angelina Marie Spencer. Sydney Lauren Spicer. Catherine Elizabeth Stadler. Reshana Elizabeth Stuckey. Antonio Suarez III. Marion Elizabeth Suarez Rivera. Sean Sutherland. Cassidy Elisa Timmer. Devin Alexander Thomas. Stone Richard Thornton. Alexandria Nicole Thole. Katie Marie Terperzer. Jose Gregorio Torres. Ovan Torres. McKenna Ray Tucker. Maureen Lee Turner. I'm sorry. Tatiana Carlotta Udell. Zachary Stephen Ursuline. Nazareth Valencia. Kimberly Vallejo. Danielle Vertimale. Jose De Jesus Vargas. Ramon Israel Vasquez. Stephanie Vasquez. Anai Vega. Maria Alberto Valesco. John Danielle Velez. Michael Joseph Venazio. Brandon Michael Voorhees. Farai Michael Wade. Caitlin Victoria Wall. Brandon Louise Waters. Julia Nicole Weinbrick. Robert Michael Wingert Jr. Katura Ann Westcar. Joe Whitaker. Alyssa Lynn Wiles. Jasmine Courtney Wiles. Ashley Nicole Williams. Brittany Nicole Williams. Emily Rose Williams. Michaela Kara Williams. Colin Tyler Willis. Macy Jade Wilson. Ashley Brianna Winans. Matthew Harrison Weisner. Alexis Lachey Woods. Kenneth Austin Woodward. Tyler Logan Woolley. Angel Shanteria Woolfork. Gavin Andrew Wunderlich. Elijah Bradley Young. Sierra Brianna Young. Hunter Louise Youngblood. Rafael Zamaripa Jr. Esmeralda Zamora. Adan Zendejas. Madison Bell Zilnicki.
Seniors, before we get to the turning of the tassel, we want to recognize one student that's not able to be with us here today. On March 8th, a fellow senior of the class of 2018, Jesse Graff, came down with an illness and was hospitalized, and he's been hospitalized since March 8th. He's with us in spirit today, and he is still recovering. He moved from Gainesville back to the Sebastian area. On Wednesday, myself and staff members will be visiting Jesse, and we will be turning his tassel and handing him his diploma so that he has the same graduation ceremony as the class of 2018. Thank you. And I would like to just call his name as every other graduate's name is called, Jesse Robert Graff. Dr. Rendell and Mr. Frost, would you please join me at the podium for the turning of the tassels? Graduates, please stand. Dr. Rendell and Mr. Frost, I attest that the students presented as the class of 2018 have met all of the state of Florida graduation requirements and all of the requirements of Indian River County, and I recommend them to you.
Thank you, Mr. Racine. With the turning of the tassel from the right to the left, I now present to you the graduating class of 2018 from Sebastian River High School.